Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Someone once told me the definition of hell. On my last day on earth, the person I became will meet the person I could have become. Let that sink in. When I first heard that quote, it made me cry and lit a fire under my ass simultaneously. Why is there such distance between who we are right now and who we daydream about being? What stops us from really showing up to actualize all of the things that we say we want? The truth? Fear. Fear is the underpinning of every block every human has everywhere, and everything we've been taught about fear and how to mitigate it is a lie. We're influenced to think that fearlessness is a thing. We're taught to resist it, push through, overcome, which only makes the fear stronger and louder and keeps us stuck, small, and far from the future we want to experience. Until now. Fear is biological. It's part of our humanness. It's what kept us from getting eaten by saber-toothed tigers so we could continue to procreate and all be here together at Barry University listening to this life-changing TEDx. Without fear, it could have meant the end of mankind. And even though it's 2020 and we've evolved incredibly, the part of our mind that houses our fear response hasn't changed at all. The fear that was intended to keep us alive is now keeping us from using our voices, setting boundaries, taking action, feeling our feelings, and going after our big, beautiful dreams. Fear of rejection, fear of failure, fear of success, fear of the unknown, fear of what people will think, fear of not being enough. Our mind has one singular job, and that's survival. Anything unfamiliar, your mind registers as a potential threat, then triggers fear in an effort to keep you alive. Not to make sure you thrive, just to keep you alive. And as a result, it does everything in its power to keep you the same in what's safe and familiar. As soon as you even think about going after that big promotion, unapologetically expressing yourself, building that business, speaking on a stage, your mind immediately scans through memories and reference points. And when it doesn't find evidence of familiarity, it gets you to sit back down and do nothing. Your mind wins, and you lose. Having a mind that's wired for survival and hates the unfamiliar is what we're up against. The thing is, everything you want lives outside your comfort zone in the unfamiliar. Growth and comfort are not friends. The truth is, the more uncomfortable we are, the more we're changing. We get to realize that fear is an indication of our growth and expansion. Fear affirms that you're going for it and showing up. You are never eradicating your fear. That is not a thing. What we're doing here is shifting our relationship with fear, changing the dynamic. And when we do that, you get to use it as fuel to reach your highest levels of joy, success, and potential. The first choice we get to make in shifting that relationship may surprise you, given you're doing it right now and all the time. Breathing. The choice to breathe on purpose. When we're feeling fear, our breathing gets more shallow and erratic, and oftentimes we hold our breath completely. All of which keeps our mind stressed, our bodies tight, and our fear response ignited. When we breathe on purpose, we change the rate, depth, and pattern of how we breathe. We slow down. We interrupt our nervous system and start to soothe our fear response, creating safety for our mind and body. Why safety? Because when our fear response is ignited, our sympathetic nervous system is activated. We're in fight or flight. By breathing on purpose, we regulate our nervous system back to a parasympathetic state, allowing us to become aware, make new choices, and change. Let's all drop into a safe space and breathe on purpose right now. I invite you all to close your eyes. Taking a deep breath in through your nose for a count of 2. 1, 2. Hold your breath for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale slowly through your nose for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, in through your nose. 1, 2. Hold that breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. And slowly exhale through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can open your eyes and come back now. Feels so calm, doesn't it? From this calm and aware space, we get to make a new choice. To love our fear. Yes, I said love. Choosing to love your fear instantly diffuses it. I want you to bring to mind something that you're avoiding, hiding from, or hesitating on because of fear. Do you have it? Okay. Now I want you to imagine that the fear that's been stopping you is sitting across from you, in opposition to you. Now, put your arms out. And I want you to lift the fear up, like you're taking a baby out of a high chair, and bring it over towards you. You can hold it, or even put it on your lap. And now, talk to it with love like this. Hey, little buddy. I know you're here because you think I'm going to die, but I'm not, I promise. I'm just creating a future I love and deserve. So thanks for showing up to protect me, but I don't need protecting from this. I'm safe. It is so powerful and so liberating. Shifting our relationship with fear also requires not believing everything you think. The self-doubt and disempowering thoughts are all being brought to you by fear. What your mind says is fear-based. Your fear response is feeding you thoughts, insecurities, and doubts in an effort to get you to stop and sit back down. It sounds like this. Success is not for me. Who do I think I am? I'm not enough. What if I fail? What if they don't like me? All of that is your fear talk track. The life-changing news is your thoughts are options, not facts. And the part of you, your future self, that is the vision, needs to learn how to think on purpose. Sounds like this. I was made for success. When I fail, I learn. What people think of me is none of my business. I am enough. I can do anything. You are not your mind. You are the being that has a mind. You are the director of your mind. You get to choose your thoughts, to shift how you feel, to create what you want to create, and support yourself in becoming who you want to be. It was 2016, during the early stages of my growth in business, where fear was popping up at every moment of every day. I was out on a run when a message hit me with more clarity than I had ever felt. It was a whisper that said, "It's time to break up. It's not you, it's me." I ran in my front door, flew open my laptop, and outpoured the most emotional, transformational piece I have ever written. Dear fear, it's not you, it's me. Dear fear, it's not you, it's me. No, really, it's me. We've had an interesting run, and ultimately, it's not gonna work. Our dynamic sucks. It's time for me to take responsibility and take my power back. I've let you lead and control this relationship long enough, and it's not healthy for me. It's getting in the way of my potential in life. Not to mention, it's not fair to you. I don't want to hate you and wish you weren't around. It's a total waste of energy. And yes, I know what you're thinking. You're just trying to protect me. You just want me to be safe, and I appreciate that truly. The thing is, I want a hell of a lot more than that. I want deep happiness. I want to thrive. I want to grow. I want to create a business and legacy that impacts millions. I want to speak on huge stages. I want to be a best-selling author. I want to say no and not feel like crap about it. I want to put myself out there and not care what people think. I want to say yes and figure it out later. I want to seek discomfort because I know the next levels of my awesomeness lie on the other side. And that's just the beginning. So I'm changing the dynamic and redefining the terms of our relationship, and no, it's not negotiable, and I'm not interested in your opinion. You've led long enough, and we've seen where that's gotten us. When you show up, I will acknowledge you and appreciate you, but I'm running the show. I know you have good intentions, but ultimately, zero idea what I want or what matters to me. You need to embrace that I'm seeking the unknown because it's not changing anytime soon, and the bottom line is, I am more powerful than you. I also want to say thank you. Thank you for always showing up every time you thought something was wrong. But please know this, nothing's wrong. In fact, everything is so incredibly right. Love, powerful me. So now, I invite all of you to write your own Dear Fear letter and shift your relationship with fear finally and forever. And when you do, you reclaim your power. You trust yourself. You direct your mind and choose your thoughts. You show up and take action. So when it's your last day on earth, the person you became is exactly who you wanted to become. Thank you.